so in today's lesson I'm going to show you this Yngwie style sweeping run. But we're also going to look at a variation on it that sounds like this. So the first initial run here is just a classic Yngwie style sweep thing, and it's fairly easy to learn because the first 4 arpeggios have the exact same shape, and the reason for that is because it's a diminished 7th arpeggio, which is a symmetrical arpeggio, which just means that in this case it's built on minor thirds. So that also means that these arpeggios are exactly the same notes, just jumbled around. So basically in this case we have B, G sharp, F, D, and then we have D, B, G sharp, F, and then we have F, D, B, G sharp, and then finally we have G sharp, F, D, and B. So basically same notes, just jumbled around, but they all flow into each other, as you can hear, and then this all leads into the 1 chord here. So this is basically taken from the A harmonic minor scale. So, and why I tell you this is because it's good to know what you're doing, not just learn things and be like, oh, this sounds cool, which of course is the most important thing, but if you know the names of things, you will recognize them way easier when they pop up again, which will in turn let you learn it way quicker as well. So, the actual sweeping pattern here, we start with an upstroke, or at least that's how I do it. And I've seen Yngwie play this, and he would use pinky, index finger, and then 2, 3. I tend to use the pinky here as well, but you can try both things. So you're going to have the first shape here then that's going to be the same for 4 times. It's going to go like this. We have 7, 4, 6, 7. Those are the notes, and the pattern we're going to play is a 6-note pattern. It goes like this: up, pull up, down, down, down. And then we repeat that where basically where your pinky is, that's where you want your index finger. Exactly the same shape. And repeat that 4 times, and then we lead into the root note here, A, and then we're going to go down this 5-string A minor arpeggio, which is basically based on this bar chord, but you add 15th fret here, and then you add the 7th fret here, 17th fret up here, and it's going to be an upstroke, pull off, up, 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 down. Slowly together. And that's basically the first Yngwie style thing. And then I just made a variation where we add a bit more modern shapes. And I say modern because these are based on what's called 2-1-2. And that's just the number of notes per string. I mean, with guitar players, we're quite simple that way, right? So in this case, we're gonna have the same shape, but we're gonna add this note. So the same note as we started on, 1 octave lower. So it's still the same arpeggio, nothing has changed here. So, and the same goes as with the previous example, where once you learn this, you're gonna repeat the same thing 4 times. So it's very efficient in that regard. But they're called 2-1-2 because you have 2 notes, 1 note, and 2 notes. And this is applied to several different types of arpeggios as well, which I will cover in another video. But it's a very useful shape to learn. And once you can pick this one, you will be able to pick any 2-1-2 shape. So that's why they're so effective as well. So basically the way that I pick it, it would be upstroke, pull off, up, up, down, hammer, down, down. And then we're back where we started. And these give you naturally a more 16th note feel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I only go up to this point and then jump up to the next position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then instead of going down that sweep arpeggio, we're going to go down this A minor add 9, which is very melodic. And the way that I picked this is going to be coming from here. So up, pull off, up, up, down, hammer, down, down, and then up, pull off, up, pull off, up, 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 down, up. So I tend to pick the last 3 notes here, but you can of course pull off there as well, but I like the sound of the pick notes. Whoops. So that's the variation with slightly more modern shapes, but you know, modern doesn't necessarily mean better. It's just that things evolve over time, and you can, you know, we find new ways of playing things, which is a great thing, right? So, but not take anything away from Yngwie, this is still the OG pattern. So it's very usable in a lot of different contexts. Back in the day, I used to have real issues with fast alternate picking when it came to 2 notes per string. I was fine with 3 notes per string, but the 2 notes per string thing was a bit harder to crack. So if you struggle with fast alternate picking as well, and you don't know what to practice or for how long, I've created the perfect solution for you in the form of the Pentatonic Picking Power Book. So in this book, you'll find a daily workout that will not only help your pentatonic picking, but will also upgrade your overall alternate picking technique. So it contains basically the same exercises I use myself to develop my picking abilities, as well as numerous students over the years that I've given the same exercise to with great results. So I know these exercises work as long as you put in the work. So it's not a quick solution or quick fix. It will still take a lot of work, but at least you have a very easy to follow routine. So if you're up for a big alternate picking upgrade in 2024, I cannot think of a better start.